Okay. Now, Life Path 8, Destiny number, Expression number 11. So, in numerology, you have three core numbers. One would be your life path number, which is your date of birth. So, for example, let's say you was born September 23rd, 1985. You would calculate those numbers to a single digit, 1 through 9. And with the exception of 11, 22, and 33, because those are master numbers. The second core number would be, some people call it the destiny number, some people call it the expression number, and some people just flat out call it the name number. This is your name at birth, first, middle, and last name. You would do the same thing, calculate these numbers to a single digit, 1 through 9, with the exception of 11, 22, and 33, because these are master numbers in numerology. If you want to know how to calculate these numbers, you can Google it. You can go to my channel and go to my numerology playlist and look for the science of numbers and scroll down till you see numerology calculator. Or you can go to somebody else's YouTube channel and search for it as well. The third core number would be the day number, which is very simple. The day of the month. If you were born on May 5th, your day number would be 5. If you were born on July 9th, your day number would be 9. If you were born on September 22, your day number would be 22, with the exception that it's a master number. If you were born October the 14th, your day number would be 5, because 1 plus 4 equals 5. Now, Life Path 8, Destiny Expression number 11. Okay, what's up? What's up? How you doing? So, your expression number, your destiny number, is your gifts, talents, and abilities. What you are natural at, your natural self, things that you are naturally good at. Your life path number would be things that you have come to learn, things that help your being expand and grow. So, from my experience as being a Life Path 8, Destiny Expression number 11. I'm talking about having a Life Path 8 and the expression number 11. So, having the combination of the number 8 and the number 11 in your numerology chart. Okay, so let's talk about my experience and let's see if you can relate to this as well. And let's also see if I can provide you with any tips, any advice, and you can ask questions as well. So, The number 11 is a master number. It is a very high vibrational number. The number 11 is represented by the sun and the moon. So if you have the number 11 in your numerology chart, you shine bright like the sun. You have a strong presence like the sun. You also fluctuate like the moon. You go up and down, up and down. One day, you might be happy, joyful, peaceful, calm. The next day, you might be a little sad, a little impatient, a little frustrated, a little angry. It can also happen in the same day. You can fluctuate in the same day. Now, you want to learn how to master this part of yourself so you won't be so much going all over the place. Because you want to keep a steady balance. You want to be health, wealth, peace, love, joy on a consistent basis. You do that with practice, especially as an 11, because 11s vibrate very high. You vibrate really fast, meaning that you manifest things very fast. Now, with that being said, some people might say, what he mean I manifest things very fast? It don't seem like it. You manifest things faster than the average person. Remember, this is the 3D plane. So things are very solid, very dense. Things move very slow here. But you manifest faster than the average person. So why am I saying this? Because depending on your mood, your feelings, your thoughts, your actions and your choices is what you manifest. Now, if you can keep your thoughts and your feelings on a high vibration, health, wealth, peace, love, joy, consistently, that's what you will manifest consistently. And you will manifest it very fast compared to the average person. If you vibrate on a lower frequency, being ungrateful, being impatient, not being thankful for the things you have, getting angry, upset, always being triggered by what somebody else is doing and what somebody else is saying, what's not working out for you, you're going to keep manifesting that consistently at a faster rate. So you want to learn how to keep yourself from fluctuating. Now, the good thing about the 11 is you are a master number. So whatever you did before you popped up in your mother's stomach, you had to do something very masterfully to get that number. Now, let's go to the life path 8. The number 8 is about power, and inner strength. Notice I said inner, inward, inner power, inner strength. The number 8 is about structure, order, karma. When I say karma, I don't mean karmic debt. I don't mean karmic people or karmic things. I mean cause and effect. The number 8 represents cause and effect. What do I mean by that? Everything has a cause and effect. For example, if you want an apple, you cause an effect to get the apple. The apple will be the effect. What will be the cause? Either you go to the grocery store You purchase the apple from somebody. That's the cause. The effect would be you receiving an apple. Or you plant an apple tree. You nurture it, you grow it, and you got many apples. Many apples. But for real, seriously though, the cause would be you planting the apple seed, growing it, nurturing it, and the effect would be you being able to pick apples off of the tree. So that's life path 8. Now, let's get to the good stuff. My experience being a life path 8, destiny expression number 11. Okay, so 11 for me, I was always interested in magical things, mystical things, mysterious things, spiritual things, ghosts, crystals, tarot cards, astrology, magic. I was always drawn to that. I was always drawn to feeling like it's got to be more to life than this. For me, that was my experience, and I believe that comes from having that vibration 11. So, let's go to the good stuff. When I was a toddler, as far as I can remember, when I was a little bitty tiny baby, before I could even walk, I remember one night I was in my crib, in my room, and I was looking out the window and I saw the moon smiling at me. And I was smiling back at the moon. It had a big round face, just like the moon, big rosy cheeks, a big smile, and it was smiling at me. Now, logically, it shouldn't have been no moon on the side of my house, but it was there. And I never forgot this. I could always remember this. I always remember this. And I haven't ever told anybody about this. You will be the first people to know about this. As far as I can remember, I don't ever remember telling anyone about this. Another experience I had. I had a cousin, kind of older than me. Wait, so that was the 11. Now let's go to the life path 8. Let's switch to the life path 8. I want to know if some of y'all had the same experience. When I was a child, remember, a toddler, I wasn't even walking yet. I remember I had my own bedroom and I had my own sleeping area. I slept in my crib in my own bedroom. I didn't sleep in my mother's room. I didn't sleep in my mother's bed. I slept in my own room as a toddler. Life path 8. Independency, autonomy. I also, my mom and my stepdad stayed together, and we all lived in the house together. My biological father, he left my life when I was 15 months. Life path 8. Rugged, tough, as soon as I come out the womb. Right? I just want to throw that out there and see if you all have that same experience in your life. Now, back to my cousin. I had a cousin. They stayed. My grandma had a big house, big giant house, and all her children stayed there. That's the reason why I just mentioned. My mom, she didn't stay there. We stayed in our own house, me, her, my stepfather. Now, my grandma had a big giant house. All her children stayed there. My grandma had like 9 children. And my uncle and my older cousins, one of my uncles and a lot of my older cousins, they was gang affiliated. Always in the streets, cripped out, always into something. My uncle was always into something. So it was some guys in the neighborhood who wanted to take him out, wanted to take his life. Now, this is what happened. My cousin was he was braiding his hair, his own hair. And it's kind of funny when I think about it, because when I had my locks, I used to do my own hair. I didn't used to go to the shop. I didn't have a bunch of females doing my hair for me. I used to do my own hair, twist my own hair up. So I could kind of see it now since I'm speaking on it. But at the time, I didn't think about all this. But anyway, they was going to take my uncle out. He was in the room braiding his hair. They came on the side of the house, shot through the window. Boom, boom. The bullet went through his armpit, traveled, went through his liver, his heart, or something like that. He died instantly. Now remember, I'm about 6 or 7 years old at the time. He had to be at least 15, 16, 17 years old. So we didn't really have a bond. We didn't really have a connection. I didn't go over there a lot because my mom didn't want me around that. But anyway, he passed. Spirit left the flesh. Gone. I'm in the same room I saw the moon in. But I'm a little older now. I'm about 6 or 7 years old. I'm laying in my bed. In my mother's house, my room, it wasn't really a bedroom. It was more like a hallway that they turned into a bedroom. So I could see straight into the kitchen as soon as I step out the bed. Now, one night I was laying in the bed and I heard clink, 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 clink. I'm like, I'm not thinking nothing. I'm thinking maybe somebody in the kitchen getting something to drink or something. I step out the bed. What do I see? I see my cousin's spirit looking dead at me with a teacup in his hand. And I'm looking dead at him. I wasn't afraid. I wasn't surprised for some reason. I wasn't like startled. I didn't scream and holler and run and tell nobody. I just looked at him. He's looking at me. I went to the restroom to urinate. I'm standing at the toilet urinating. I look over to my right. His head is floating in the window. Mind you, he's in spirit form. He's like a ghost. Like I could see through him. He was translucent. But he still looked like himself. He still had a body. He still had his braids. Still had the same facial features. I could just see through him like a ghost. And he was like kind of glowing, like a glowing see-through silhouette. I went to back in my room, got in the bed, went back to sleep. Now, another experience I had. One night, I was laying in my bed, fall asleep. I wake up. When I wake up, this still around the same time, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. When I wake up, I am floating in my room, floating, like literally in my room at the top of the ceiling, floating. I look down, I look at my bed, I see myself sleeping. I'm like, what? Now, it really got me, I had a chance to look over at the clock, and the clock had a certain time on. So I looked at the clock and I was like, what the? And I snapped. I woke up again. But this time I was back in my body. And I looked at the clock, and the clock had the same exact time on it when I was floating. Now, I'm like, this ain't no dream. This ain't no dream. Because this don't happen in dreams. This don't feel like no dream. I had many dreams. I don't know what that was, but that wasn't a dream. When I got older and I started studying all the metaphysical, mysterious stuff, that's when I realized, I said, oh, I astral projected. Because I really didn't go anywhere, so I can't call it astral traveling. I didn't even leave my room. And I was just having all these experiences. I'm like, what the hell is this? But it was at the same time, it was fascinating. I was interested in it. And I had a couple of other experiences. Well, I won't share all my experiences, but I will share some. A lot of these happened when I was younger. And so I always knew after having these experiences, I was like, oh, it really is more to life than just this physical 3D reality. But something always told me, don't tell nobody about this stuff. Don't go sharing this information with people. I didn't start sharing it until I got a little older. And I usually wouldn't share it unless somebody would share something with me. And then I would share something back. I'm like, oh, okay, I could talk to this person. And I'm glad I didn't share with people because my mother, she had a nervous breakdown and they put her all on top of medication. Nobody wanted to hear what she had to say. Nobody believed her when she was telling them about all these experiences she would have, all these spiritual experiences she was having. They were just calling her crazy, saying she needed to go to the doctor, get this medicine. And that changed my mom. She ain't never been the same ever since. Ever since she haven't been the same. And I was kind of like, oh, now I see why that voice kept telling me, don't share this with nobody. It's just for you. Now, mind you, I wasn't freaked out, and I think it's the 11 vibration. Now, let's tie in the Life Path 8. When I was young, we were quote unquote poor. We didn't have money. You know what I'm saying? Money was tight. It was scarce. We grew up in a poor neighborhood, small house, went to public schools. Money wasn't all like, you know what I'm saying? Money, we didn't have lots of money, which took a toll on my mental, made me believe I was poor. Because, people say money don't grow on trees. You think we got money? You ask for all this stuff. We ain't got no money for that. Black people don't got money, all this. So it's beating me. I'm not knowing it at the time because I'm just a child. I don't know. I'm a child. But it's taking the toll on my mental state and my emotional state. Because sometimes I used to want things and I couldn't get them because they would just say, we don't got the money for that. Now, fast forward to me coming up into age. I started studying. All the stuff that I was interested in as a child, it started coming back to me around the time when I would say my late 20s. It started coming back to me. But before I get to that, I want to speak on when I lost my sister. When my sister passed away, so my sister, she got killed when I was uh, 19 years old. When So I would say from the time I was like 9 years old to 19, I was pretty much just living a normal, mundane life, going to school. I wasn't having that many spiritual experiences anymore. I was just a normal kid, going to school, waking up, eating cereal, watching cartoons, going outside, riding my bike. join the football team, join the karate, join the Boy Scouts. Just living life, meeting people, meeting other children, other teenagers, just living life. Wasn't really thinking too much about spirituality and making a living for myself. I'm just enjoying life. And then when my sister lost her life, it all snapped back. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Something ain't right. This ain't supposed to happen. We supposed to grow up together. What the hell is this? I'm getting angry. I'm getting mad. I'm cursing at God and everything. I started saying I don't believe in all that religious stuff, all that. I don't care about that stuff. This stuff ain't right. What type of God to let this happen? Just going off, getting mad, angry, and frustrated. Also, when I was a child, my grandma, she used to have me read the Bible. Now, I got a lot of cousins. They didn't have to read the Bible. They should be outside playing, running around, doing whatever they want to do. I'm like, why I got to be in here reading this stuff? She'd have me come on and sit down here, read this verse. We'd read it. And I'm like, oh. But after a while, I kind of started enjoying it. I still used to want to be outside and with the other kids. I should be like, man, why I gotta do this stuff? Now I see why. I see it start coming all together. I'm like, oh, that's why my grandma had me doing this. Because when my sister passed, that's when it snapped. I was like, oh, forget all that Jesus stuff and forget all that stuff about God and all this. I still knew it was a God though. I just was very distraught about it because I was like, what is going on? Why would God let something like this happen? Especially to somebody like me. I'm not trying to hurt nobody, but that was just me being selfish, my ego making it all about myself because I wasn't the only person she had a life experience with. I was her brother, yes, but she had friends, she had other family, she had a mother and a father. So it wasn't just about me, but that's how I felt. I'm like, how can God do this to me? Right? And then I was just like, something not right, man. So I'm 19. Now I'm getting jobs. I'm working jobs. I'm still hurt, but I'm trying my best to make it through life. I'll get a job. I'm working my job. Still thinking poor though. Still not thinking prosperity. Still thinking poor. Still living in a poor neighborhood. Still hanging around people who think poor, who eat poor, who go to poor places, who got poor friends, who make poor decisions, who make poor choices. Now, 19, sister got killed. Around 25 years old, my best friend, he got killed. I'm like, no, man. I'm like, no, man, come on, man. What's going on? Then I had my first child. And when I had my first child, I kind of stopped. I kind of stopped being angry at the world. It kind of gave me a little something to feel good about. It felt good to be a dad and to have a child to look after. And I feel like that kind of balanced me out. I know I'm getting off subject, but it's coming together. That kind of balanced me out. And then I started back asking questions. So I went through a long period of studying what they call, you know how they call it, the shadow work, the dark night of the soul. I didn't know that's what I was doing. I didn't know that's what I was going through. I just was, because I was in a very dark place. But when I had my son, my firstborn child, it kind of brought me like, oh, I got to do better. So I started asking more questions. I started saying stuff like, okay, God, I mean, I know it's a God because this got created somehow. But I don't believe in religion anymore. I don't believe in Jesus anymore. I took my black Jesus off the wall and ripped it off the wall and bought it up and threw it away. I wish I wish I would have kept that Black Jesus poster I had, but I snatched it off the wall and threw it away. I was angry. And then I started asking questions. I was like, okay, God, so I mean I know it's a God, but I feel like somebody's lying about God. Somebody's not telling me the truth about God. So that's the 11. The 11 would not let me not be spiritual, not be religious. It wouldn't let me. It would just keep bringing me back, keep bringing me back, keep bringing me back. I get mad at God, curse God out. It'll bring me back. Because these thoughts will keep coming. It's a creator. It's a creator. But I don't believe in the creator that they told us about. So I started asking questions. Well, what is it then? What is it? And then I started receiving answers. And that's when stuff like this started popping up in my life. The Kabbalion popped up in my life. And it started answering a lot of the questions I had. I still wasn't fooling with the religion though, but it started answering a lot of questions, and I was like, okay, so I started studying more and more and more and more. And then the funny thing is, it brought me back to the Bible. I'm still not a religious person, but I do read the Bible sometimes, every now and then. And now when I read it, it's different from when my grandma had me reading it. But now I see why my grandma had me reading this. Rest in peace to my grandma Ada Bell. She left her maybe 4 or 5 years ago. She's been gone a while now. But now I see, I see why my grandma had me reading that Bible. And I see why I was the only one. Even to this day, I don't know what my family be doing. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm still the only one reading it. But it's different now. Because see, back then my grandma used to tell me, read this. And one of the verses she told me to read she used to tell me all the time, Anthony, all you gotta do is believe and you will be saved. All you gotta do is believe and you will be saved. That's what she used to tell me all the time. Now, I started even questioning that. I never told my grandma this, but this stuff I used to talk to myself about. I was like, well, if that's true, then you telling me I can go and murder 1,000 people and just believe and I'll be saved? That can't be true. I don't think God works like that. Right? Now, back to this. The Kabbalion and books like it made me realize, and not just the books, people too, other teachers, spiritual teachers, they all helped me come to realize this. The Bible verse that my grandma used to have me read that said, all you got to do is believe and you will be saved. Now, I see what it means. It means what you believe in is true for you. So if you believe that you're going to be all right, you're going to be all right. If you believe in prosperity, you should have prosperity. If you believe in good health, you should have good health. Now, people say, oh, you forget that belief stuff, you got to know. You got to know. But it starts with a belief. You got to believe something first before you know it. Just like in science class, you had the hypothesis first. You didn't just go to science class and know what to do. You had a hypothesis, a belief. Then you put that to the test. And when you put your hypothesis, your belief to the test, you got results. And when you got results, that turned into a knowing. So it started with a belief. So don't get confused when people say, you got to know, you got to know. You got to start somewhere. You got to crawl before you walk. You got to goo goo gaga before you talk. It starts somewhere. You don't just come out, Michael Jordan and just come out dunking. He had to practice that. He believed that he could play basketball, and he kept doing it, and then he knew he could play basketball. So when my grandma used to say, as long as you believe and repent, you will be saved. I said, oh, I get it now. I get it, Grandma. Whatever you believe in is true for you. And when you repent, that means you forgive yourself. Don't hold on to your old self. Just like when I used to be cursing God out and all that. I had to forgive myself for that and let it go and move on. And now I don't curse God out no more. Now me and God like this. And God forgave me too. Because God never ever didn't understand where I was coming from. God always knew where I was coming from. But I had a responsibility to take control of my own mind and my own thoughts and my own feelings, because nobody else can do that for you. Can't nobody else make you feel good but you. I know we like to say stuff like, oh man, I'm not having a good day because of so and so. No, you're not having a good day because you're not having a good day. It's nobody's fault. And that's a hard pill to swallow for some people. Even for me, for a while, it took me a while. And you got to be accountable. Can't nobody think for you. So let's not even talk about people. Let's just talk about ourselves. Nobody can't think for you. You got to think for yourself. When you wake up in the morning, the first thought you have is yours. Nobody else can't think it for you. You wake up in the morning and you think to yourself, I'm going to have a good day or I'm going to have a bad day. Point blank period. Ain't nobody else up in here but you. Your thoughts create your reality. How do your thoughts create your reality? Because what you think, you feel. What you feel, you do. So if you have good thoughts, you feel good. If you have negative thoughts, you don't feel so good. Now, yes, people can assist you, but you got to do the work. Can't nobody else say I am but you. Can't nobody else say I am good at what I do but you. Can't nobody else say I'm going to try to do my best today but you. Can't nobody else do that for you. So boom, life path 8. Expression destiny number 11. Put it all together. I had to use, remember at the beginning of the video, I said your destiny expression number is your natural talents, gifts, and abilities. Your life path number is your lesson, your life, the thing that's going to help you expand and grow. Your life path going to help you expand and grow into a more bigger experience. I had to learn how to use my expression number for my life path. And life path 8 is about abundance. As a life path 8, you are destined to experience abundance. Some life path 8s are born into rich, wealthy families. Some life path 8s are born into poor families. But the goal is, if you were born as a life path 8 into a rich, wealthy family, the goal is to be grateful for that, to be thankful for that, to not become egotistical because of that, to not put yourself on a pedestal and put other people beneath you because of that, to not let money be your God because you have so much, and to branch off and make your own source of income. If you were born into a poor family as a life path 8, you have to learn how to appreciate money. You have to build a healthy relationship with money. And it's going to be a challenge because it's going to be a lot of people telling you stuff about money, period. Some people going to be telling you good stuff. Some people going to be telling you bad stuff. Money the root of all evil. People with money ain't no good. They out here selling their souls for money. Black people ain't got no money. The government ain't trying to give us no money. It's going to be a challenge. But that's the point. It's a life path. It's going to be challenging. That don't mean it got to be treacherous. That don't mean it got to be a tragedy. It just means it's a challenge. Challenges can be fun. Challenges can be fun. You ever played a video game and did the side missions? You ever played a video game and had to complete the challenges? Sometimes the challenges help you on the main story because you unlock stuff that you wouldn't have got if you wouldn't have did the challenges. So as a life path 8, you are here to learn how to be in harmony with abundance and prosperity and wealth. And what do I mean by this? I don't mean dollar bills. I don't mean cash. I mean any form of abundance, any form of prosperity, any form of wealth. Because we can wake up tomorrow and all the cash can be gone. The money system can crumble tonight. We can wake up in the morning and it's going to be a new form of currency. It's inevitable. As long as we on this 3D plane, it's going to be some type of form of currency. So this ain't about cash and credit and debit and assets, even though that is what you have to be in harmony with. It's about abundance, prosperity, and wealth in any form it comes in. So if, let's say, the money system crumbled tonight, it's going to be chaotic. But after a while, a new money system is going to come in. And we might not be using dollar bills for cash. We might be using we might be using these for cash. This might be the new cash. So I put $100 on it. You're gonna have to you're gonna have to be comfortable with these too. Okay. So boom, I got a little amp, but it's okay. Okay, so like I was saying, as a life path 8, you have to become comfortable with being abundant, with being prosperous, with being wealthy. Because that's you're supposed to experience that. The reason that some life path 8s be poor is because they haven't came in harmony with that part of themselves yet. They haven't accepted the fact that it's okay to have money. And you can hate money all you want. You can say money the root of all evil all you want. But I bet you paying some type of bill right now. You paying a Wi-Fi bill, you paying a phone bill, you paying a car note, you paying a rent, you paying a mortgage. You at the grocery store buying food. So you already know you need that money. Or you just go steal stuff and beg for stuff and just have people give you stuff off that. It's up to you. But you get the point. The point is you can hate money all you want, but you need to use it. It's a tool to be used. People say, I hate money. Money is the root of all evil, but they go working the 9 to 5. Do that make sense? If you really hated money, you wouldn't be working the 9 to 5. So you don't really hate it. That's just a program that you've been told. Somebody been putting that in your ear since you was a toddler. Now, boom, life path 8, destiny expression 11. Using your spiritual gifts, talents, and abilities to accumulate wealth. If you are the type of 11 who isn't spiritual, You're just a magnetic person, a charismatic person, a very influential person, using your magnetism, charisma, and influence to accumulate wealth. Because as a life path 8, you have the ability and the blessing from the divinity within you to accumulate a massive amount of wealth if you want to. And remember, wealth ain't just money. Wealth is everything. Love, family, friends, peace is wealth for some. Some people just want to just be at peace. That's wealth. Wealth is anything that you want it to be. So this ain't just about money. This is about prosperity of all kinds. Now, me personally, I had to use my destiny number 11, my expression number 11, my name number 11 to learn how to accumulate wealth in my life because I have children. I have myself. And I desire family. So, guess what? I got to take care of these people. I got to take care of myself. That costs money. And not only that, I want to help the collective. I want to do things for the collective. And some of these things I want to do cost money. Some of it don't. Like right now, I'm on YouTube. This didn't cost me. Well, it did cost me some money. I had to buy the phone. I had to buy the ring light. I had to provide a room to record in. And I'm upgrading. I got to get me a camera. I got to get me a new computer so I can start editing my videos. I'm going to have to give me a team to help me with all this stuff so I don't have to do it alone. And they deserve to be compensated. I don't believe that people should be working for free. If you do a job, you should be compensated for it. If you're helping people, you should be compensated for it. Of course, you could always do stuff for free. I do it all the time. I'm always doing stuff for free. I'm always helping people for free. But you should be compensated for it, in my opinion. If you come and help me with something, I'm going to compensate you. I'm not going to just say, hey, thank you. I'll see you next time. I'm going to say, thank you. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you. I'm so grateful for what you did here. Take this. Take this for what you did for me. You deserve that. That's just me. I know some people say, oh, spiritual people shouldn't charge people for nothing. Well, how they going to pay their bills? If they using all their time doing spiritual work, how they going to pay their bills? How they going to pay their rent? How they going to put clothes and food for their children and themselves and their wives and their husbands? How they going to do that? Come on, y'all. Now, like I said, I don't mind people doing stuff for free. I get that. But you got to be compensated for your work. And God want to compensate you. God always giving you stuff. The God in you is always providing you with stuff. How many times have you needed something and it came to you? It just popped up. You're like, man, I need this. And then somebody came and gave it to you, or something happened, and that's the God in you. That's the God in you looking out for you, compensating you for all that stuff you be doing for yourself and for others. So, boom, I use my spiritual talents, gifts, and abilities to accumulate wealth. It took me a long time. It took me a long time. But I'm here now, and I am constantly growing. I remember when I first started my YouTube channel, I was like, man, I'm just gonna do this. Just gonna do this. I was kind of a little nervous, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at everybody else's channel. They got millions of subscribers, 100,000 views. I'm like, man, nobody can listen to what I got to say. But something said, just get on here and talk, man. Who cares? Who cares if they listen to you or not? And my channel started growing. And it's going to keep growing. And that's my goal. My goal is to keep it growing and keep spreading my message and keep accumulating wealth and building connections and networking with people and communities. Like I just said, I can't do all this by myself. And it's other people in the world. I want to help them too. I'm not just looking for people to help me. I want to help people too. And that's what's going to be done. That's what's happening right now. So, Life Path 8, get your money. Bring structure into your life. Bring order into your life. Bring structure and order into your mind. Bring structure and order into your heart. Build that inner strength you need. Build your inner power. Every day, little by little, just keep building it. Keep working at it. Keep working at it. Keep building yourself. Keep working on yourself. Keep trying things and staying positive. When you try stuff, be positive about it. Don't try something and say, man, that shit ain't gonna work. I know it happens to the best of us. I'm getting better at this now. I used to do that. And it was subconscious. Sometimes I didn't even realize I was doing it. Now, also, when you got that number 11 in your numerology, you want to be meditating. This is what you want to be doing. You want to be meditating. I know people always talk about meditation. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. And I know people think that's just cliche. Oh, that's just good at meditating. We always meditate. But I mean, you want to learn how to sit still and let your mind relax. Let your body relax. You've been working all day. You've been talking to people all day. People been talking to you all day. You've been picking stuff up all day, moving this over here, moving this over here. Relax. Let yourself relax. And do this every day. Make a practice out of it. You don't have to meditate for thousands of hours. You can meditate for 3 minutes. When you wake up in the morning and you get ready for work, before you jump out that bed, and you know when you hit that snooze button, sit up and relax. Because you finna go out here into this world and you're going to be talking to people and people going to be talking to you. And you're going to be picking this up and moving this over here. And you're going to be signing these papers. And you're going to be on the computer doing this. Give yourself a break. Give your mind a break. Give your heart a break. Let your blood vessels relax. Let your circulation relax. Because you already know once you step out there into that world, you got to be on your game. You can't let nobody knock you off your feet because people going to be doing it. It's not always on purpose, so you don't have to take it personal. People not always trying to come after you on purpose. A lot of people don't know what they're doing. But some people do. Some people do deliberately want to make you mad. Some people do deliberately want to trigger you for whatever reason. They just do. How do you stay on your game? Relax. And after a while, you're going, man, I ain't tripping off that stuff. I got stuff to do. I ain't got time to run around here playing with y'all. I got stuff to do. So and so made me mad. Look, so and so can't make me mad because I got stuff to do, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna have fun doing it, and I'm gonna enjoy it. So I say, life out, hey, hard work, hard work. Enjoy it. Find you some work you can enjoy. If you're working a 9 to 5, work that 9 to 5. But keep on keeping your eye open for them opportunities. Keep creating the opportunities so you can find something you enjoy doing and then transition from the 9 to 5 to something you enjoy doing. And it might take you years. And it might take you a couple days. Some people, it don't take them a long time to figure out what they want to do with their life. Some people, it take them a long time. But in the process, stay cool, stay calm. Because if you got that 11 in your numerology, you already got a high nervous system. You always anxious. Your vibrations, your energy is always spiking. Always spiking. So you want to relax. I ain't even talking about no metaphysical stuff. We ain't gonna even get into that. I'm just talking about relaxing. Taking time to relax. But you got these children, they running around all day. You know how them children be screaming and screaming and hollering, yelling, bumping and jumping. Then you got to get up, get them ready for school, get up and get in the car, go drive yourself to work, catch the bus to work, catch the bus back home, drive yourself back home, pick the kids up, cook dinner. You need to relax. That's why people be having heart attacks and strokes and high blood pressure and having nervous breakdowns because they ain't relaxed. Always got somebody in their ear and they always in somebody's ear. Relax. Let yourself relax. Stop looking at stuff that's getting you so amped up. Stuff that's getting you riled up all the time, making you angry and frustrated. Turn that stuff off. Turn that TV off. Turn that phone off. Get off that social media. Stop watching that TV show about people fighting and sleeping with each other's husbands and wives. And sit down and relax. Just take a breath. Get you some water. Get you some of your favorite juice. Get you some tea. Some coffee. Whatever you like to do. Coffee probably ain't good because you're trying to relax. We ain't trying to. But you get the point. Relax. That's what we need to do is relax. We ain't relaxing out here. We always on the go. I gotta get it. I gotta chase that bag. I gotta get to it. That bag is supposed to be chasing you. You are more valuable than the bag. You are more valuable than any amount of money. You are more valuable than any material thing on this whole entire planet. It's supposed to be chasing you, not the other way around. But I understand because we got stuff we got to do. We got to take care of stuff. I work at 9 to 5, but you can best believe I'm not going to be doing this for the rest of my life. I'm not. I'm going to keep building this YouTube channel, and y'all going to watch me. One day, y'all going to look up, and my channel going to be booming. And y'all going to see me all over YouTube, and y'all going to have millions of subscribers, and I'm going to have millions of views, and I'm going to be doing podcasts over here, podcasts over there, and they're going to be guests all on my channel, and I'm going to be on their channel, and I'm going to be monetized. And I ain't going to stop there. I'm going to have businesses, real estate. I'm going to hit the lottery, all that. And y'all going to watch me. That's the beauty of it. So people can laugh and they can say, oh man, ain't nobody got time for that crazy thought created reality stuff. Laugh. Think it's funny. Think it's a joke. But you gonna watch me grow. I promise you that. I promise you gonna look up one day, you gonna say, man, that motherfucker said that we gonna watch him grow. And that's what we did. And I got your back. I ain't never gonna let y'all down. I ain't never gonna talk down on y'all. I'm gonna always uplift y'all. You can do it. Believe in yourself and believe in the people around you too. Uplift your friends, uplift your family. Stop doubting people. Stop doubting yourself. This gonna turn into a whole preacher set. I'm supposed to be talking about numerology. But that's that 11. See what I'm saying? You got that 11, let that 11 out. Life path 8, work on yourself. Work on yourself. Work on your inner strength. Work on your inner power. It will be reflected back into the world. People gonna see you. If you got people in your life looking down on you, treating you like you small, ignoring your dreams, that's okay. Stop telling them about your dreams. Stop worrying about them and start focusing on you. Start focusing on you. And don't just stop here. Go and search and find. How can I make myself a better person? Type that in on YouTube. Type that in on Google. Buy a book about that. Go ask people who you think living a better life than you. How can I be a better person? Focus on that. How can I improve my life? Focus on that. And I promise you, if you keep being consistent with that, you're going to change. And the people going to start treating you different. The same people who want to treat you like you small and like you crazy and like you don't know what you're talking about, them going to be the same people treating you different. Either they going to look up, I ain't going to say look up to you because that's not what I mean. Either they going to join in with you or they're going to become envious and jealous. But that's not your concern. Your concern is to grow. And also the 8 is a very spiritual number as well. As above, so below. The 8 is trying to tell you, as above, so below. It's the infinity. The 8 is talking to you. It's trying to tell you through symbolism what it means, what it represents. It represents infinity. You have infinite potential, infinite power. This don't stop. You, as above, so below. What does that mean? It means a lot of things. I'll give you a few things, but it's best for you to figure out what it means for yourself. So I'll give you this. As above, so below. What's above on your body? As above, so below. Your thoughts create your reality. As above, so below also means the higher realms are just as the lower realms. You know, people talk about 4D, 5D, 6D. The higher dimensions are just as the lower dimensions. So just like in the astral plane, how you can do all these amazing things, you can do that here too. Just like in the astral plane, your thoughts create. In the astral plane, whatever you think about instantly manifests. As above, so below. It's just we're in a 3D plane, so it don't instantly manifest. It's move real slow. So you got to be consistent with your thoughts. Health. Because remember, it's moving slow. So health. As soon as you say sickness, it starts going like this. Health. Somebody come and say, you're going to be sick. You say you keep doing that, you're going to be sick. You're going to get sick. You need to health. Until it break through. And then once it break through, it's done. Nobody can stop it. Nobody can stop your blessings but you. You just got to know that. Stop believing people can stop your blessings. Stop believing people can put all these spells and hexes on you and take away what God got for you. Nobody can do that unless you allow them to do that. And how do you allow them to do that? With your thoughts and your feelings. That's how you allow them to do that. Because you believed it. So for all the religious people, what did the Messiah say? It is done as they believe. Ye are gods. Ye are all children of the Most High. Nobody can stop what's yours but you. And you stop it with your thoughts and your feelings. Just try it out. Experiment on little things. Just say, wake up in the morning, tomorrow morning when you wake up, say, I'm going to have a good day today. I don't care what happens. Today going to be a good day. And watch what happens. And don't just say it one time. Every hour, say it. 7 a.m. Today going to be a good day. 8 a.m. Today is a good day. 9 a.m. Today a good day. 10 a.m. Today a good day. 11 a.m. Today is a good day. 12 p.m. It's still a good day. 1 p.m. It's a good day. 2 p.m. It's a good day. 3 p.m. It's a good day. And tell me what happened. Tell me what happened. Come back in the comment section and tell me what happened with your experiment. Experiment. Believe turns to knowing. Once you believe something and you experiment with it, then you know. So you could believe that you're a good basketball player, but you're not going to know it until you pick up a basketball and start playing basketball. Then you will know. I am a good basketball player. Now you ain't got to believe no more because you know. But it started off with a belief. So stop letting people tell you, you got to know, you got to know. Because half of them, they don't know. They don't know either. Look at people's lives. You will know if somebody know or not. Look at their life. Look at the people around them. Look at the people they hang around. Look at the places they go. Look at the stuff they watch. Look at the music they listen to. Pay attention to them, and you will know if people know or not. And the best way to know is what mood somebody in. Check people's mood. Is they more happy or more sad? Which one is it? When you talk to people, which one is it? Are they mostly happy or are they mostly sad? It's pretty simple. What's that song? It's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. It's that simple. You a life of 8. Yep, I cut my hair. I sure did. I'm gonna let it grow back though. I'm gonna let it grow back. But I'm gonna wear this for a while during the summertime because it's hot out here, and I like the coolness. But I gotta get my hair back. I miss my hair. I miss it. But I'm gonna do it different this time. This time I ain't gonna be messing with all the edges, and I'm gonna get them done a little thicker. But like I said, y'all gonna watch me grow. Y'all gonna watch me grow. What's today? June 20th, 2024. I got 1,200 subscribers. My max video probably got 10,000 views. Watch what happened to this channel. That 1,000 gonna turn into 100,000 subscribers. That 10,000 views gonna turn into 1,000,000 views. And that's the same for you. I'm not just on here bragging, talking about myself. That's the same for you. Whatever you doing, keep doing it and keep thinking positive about that and watch it grow. I promise you. it grow. Watch it grow. Don't matter what nobody else saying. It just matter what you say. It just matter what you think. It just matter what you feel. And my advice would be to pick something that you enjoy. If you already have something that you enjoy and you haven't been doing it, start doing it. And start thinking positive about it and feeling positive about it. And start praying over it. Start saying stuff like, thank you, God. Thank you, God, in me. I'm grateful. And enjoy what you do. If you do her, enjoy that. If you don't enjoy it, you need to find something else to do. But if you do her, enjoy doing people her. And think positive about it. And see yourself growing. See your business growing. See yourself having more clientele. See yourself having a bigger amount of pay. And stay consistent and watch what happens. Whatever you do. I just use her for example. You sell hot dogs. You got a food truck. Pray over that food truck. Say, thank you, God, in me. I'm so grateful that I'm able to sell food on this truck. And see yourself selling your food. See a big long line of people coming to buy your food. Hear people talking about how good your food is. And enjoy it. Serving people food. And watch what happens. Your food truck gonna be on Food Network. And Beyonce gonna be eating one of your hot dogs. And you're gonna be like, he said that. He told me that. Just try it. If you enjoy it, you already won half the battle. Because you find something you like to do. So that makes you feel good, don't it? When you're doing something you like to do, don't that make you feel good? It makes you feel good. So you already won half the battle. Half the battle is feeling good and thinking good. Be consistent in what God say. You take one step, I take 10. You meet me halfway, I'll show the rock, come up the rest of the way and more. So, like I said, if it makes you feel good, you already won half the battle. If you don't feel good, find something else to do. I'm not telling you to quit your day job. I'm just saying if you don't like your day job, find a way to enjoy it the best you can until you can get up out of there. And come up with a plan to get up out of there and find something that you can enjoy more than that. And do that until you can find something that you really enjoy doing. Something that when you wake up in the morning, you're just so happy to go and do it. And then keep thinking positive about that. And keep seeing the money grow. And keep it up every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Keep thinking positive. When the people come, when stuff happen in your life, somebody dies, somebody gets sick, somebody don't want to be your friend no more, keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. If you got to be frustrated and angry and upset, that's cool. Get it out your system. Get back on it. Keep it up. Keep it up. I don't want to be your friend no more. All right. Man, I thought we was cool, man. That's fucked up. I thought we was cool. Get it out your system. And then get back on it. All right, okay, such and such don't want to be my friend no more. That's cool. But I got stuff to do. And keep doing what you love. Somebody pass away? Damn. Cry as long as you need to. Take a break as long as you need to. And then get it out your system and get back on it. Get back on the positive train. So this ain't about just walking around smiling and pretending to be happy. That's not what this is about. This is about a work. Because remember, Life Path 8, work. Working on yourself, working on your train of thought, keeping your mind and your thoughts where you want them to be, working on your feelings and your emotions and your moods. That's the work. That's the work. That's the most important work. Because when you die and you leave this earth, you can't take this money with you. You can't take your property with you. You can't take your job with you. But what you can take with you is your thoughts and your feelings. That's what you can take with you. That's the most important work. That's what they should have taught us at school. But they didn't. And that's okay. Because we learning now. We learning now. So, even right now, they said I had 5 viewers. I ain't never had 5 viewers on the live. I ain't, so see what I'm saying? It's growing. And that 5 viewers gonna turn into 50 viewers. And that 50 viewers gonna turn into 500. And that 500 gonna turn into 5,000. And that 5,000 gonna turn into 50,000. And that 50,000 gonna turn into 500,000. And that 500,000 gonna turn into 1,000,000 views on the live. Watch. Life 5A, baby. Peace and love. I'll see y'all next time. I hope I did a good job. If I didn't, I didn't. Oh well. But I know I did. I'll see y'all next time. Keep y'all heads up. Keep y'all thoughts up. Keep yourself together. Keep practicing. And like I said, go and look. Go and search. Go and get them books. Get on that Google. Get on that YouTube. How can I improve myself? How can I improve my mental state? How can I improve my emotional state? What spiritual practices can I take? What religious practices can I take? Do that. Peace and love. Have a nice day. I'll see y'all next time, my friend.